for a moment. Okay. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, as I was saying, Team 13, DOA have successfully captured Gatka as their own. But the thing is that if they're not playing like the full split, like every player in one compound, Gatka can easily be taken. I mean, some parts of it, because then that would be troublesome for Team 13. Now I see Gabru Esports. That's team number 4. Roy moving in, saving his vehicle. That's a smart move, and looking just about in the general direction of the shots coming in from Underground Gaming. He has an idea of where they are. Has a suppressor on his SLR, so that's a good thing. Oh, spots the helmet of Legend Mist over there, and I think Legend also, excuse me, spotted Roy over on this hill. Roy again checking to make sure if anyone from Underground Gaming gives them a peek. He also seems to have an idea about team number 9. Yeah, team number 9's location as well. So Roy is currently playing split away from his team, and yeah, obviously Pankil also has an idea about the general location of team number 6. And they're still scouting about, just hoping that someone gives them a peek and they can finally engage, because Pankil, he is certainly equipped to take the long distance firefights, has an 8x on his SLR, objectively the best DMR you can find on the ground in this game. And he's still checking the nearby compounds, making sure they don't get pushed right early in the game. Oh, but look at the Zeus Sabers. They're inching closer and closer towards Gabru Esports at this point. Just west of their position. Team 16. Taking some shots, but I don't think they're connecting though. They have spotted Dante Aman and hopefully the rest of his team near Gatka, or rather inside Gatka. Again, yeah, they are equipped to take these fights, but it would prove to be troublesome to knock them down. Oh, and I think they've spotted Gabru Esports as well. That's such a long distance, but yeah, no, so unfortunately for Gabru Esports, no serious damage has been dealt with. ZX, that's, yeah, Zeus X on the other hand, team number 7, they're taking another fight. Team 3 as well. So this here is Manic Men. I told you they were in the finals and I was quite confident about it, and here we see them. Just across them is Dark Vader. And oh, Barney, that was a real good spray down onto Xylens. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, that's another team out. And I Like It Pratik from Team YOLO is taking the fight against team number 7. And again, teams 1 and 10 have engaged in the fight as well. Zico drops below, well, rather on 50% HP. No first aids on him. That's interesting to see. He will, however, stay in cover and heal. That's a good thing to do, because considering that one headshot will just rip your head open like an egg, and that would prove to be quite troublesome for your entire team. So, and that is exactly what happened. Even though Zico had healed up to a considerable amount, Ferris Whitey still manages to knock him down. And will we see a push coming in from Team 10? Their manpower has essentially reduced to half, because one player is still sticking the revive onto Zico. Wow, so ZX Void manages to find the kill on I Like It Fatigue as well. Team 11 is in serious danger. Zico used that medkit, has, well, also, yeah, did manage to find that one helmet. But now they really need to move inside the zone, because this is phase 3, and after this, everything seems to hurt like a truck. And if you're outside in the blue zone, you're at a very big disadvantage because you'll burn through your meds like anything. Team 10, meanwhile, they were rather quite comfortable here, but the circle seems to move away from them towards the southwestern side of Gatka, where Gabru Esports now are very comfortable, almost in the bank center of the zone. Vades keeps team number 6 engaged and still keeping an eye out on the horizon to see any one of those shiny helmets. Two members of Zeus Sabers are still just downhill from Gabru Esports. This would be a sight to behold if Zeus Saber managed to take Gabru Esports by surprise. Because Roy is playing kind of split from his team, so and ooh, wow, what a play coming in from team number 6. That was a very good hold coming from team number 6. They barely moved, and that was just a massacre from team 16. And as a result, they did get eliminated. So right now they're still quite comfortable in that ditch. They are all prone because they know Gabru Esports are taking shots at them from on top of the hill. Team number 3, on the other hand, on the edge of the northern edge of the zone, playing the role of the gatekeeper, or rather, roasty gamer. Meanwhile, just roasts Darth Vader with a Molotov. I'm not sure why. Perhaps he was trying to throw down a smoke, but instead threw a Molotov. I guess that's what happened. So RC Syed is still, he's moving a bit out of the zone, covering the northern part. Teams 13 and 10 are fighting, 9 and 10 are fighting too. So team number 10 is essentially taking two fights, swapping between the two teams. And oh, I see a potential compound crash. And maybe a day in the shooting range for RC Syed. Can he get that kill steal? Yep, he did. Gorka 24 is out. RC Syed picked up that kill, but now he also gave away his location to other players. Tommy Versetti. Huh, I didn't know the Mafia was playing PUBG. So, yeah, Team RC, right. So, they're getting shot at by, I think that's Gabru taking shots at them. Picks up the SLR, smart choice. He is still the last remaining member of team number 8, and well, he is going to meet the full blunt force of the remaining members of team number 3. And oof, he's just counting down this right now, and RC Syed just rushes up and bags that kill. So again, team number 10 is incurring heavy losses as well. Ferris Whitey goes down too. Gabru Esports, meanwhile, they're still looking comfortable, perched on their hilltop near the observatory. And so far, no serious damage has been done to them. Let's head on over and see how team number 10 is doing. So it's Barney up against Dazzle. And okay, so it's quite a lot. Well, is Zico alive? It's hard to tell. Yeah, Zico is dead, so it's Barney up against Dazzle and Nuke Dark X. The zone again moves away from them. I see another member of Underground Gaming just on the south side of the zone. Nuke Dark and Barney, they still have to move. Barney, I think he has sort of the upper hand in this because he has 1, the high ground, and 2, the zone advantage. The blue zone will hit Nuke Dark and Dazzle first. Then it would do Barney, and that's a mistake Nuke Dark made. He prone down, gets tagged down to 24 HP. Falls back, immediately hits a first aid, which kind of gives Dazzle an opportunity to move up, but Barney is not gonna let him get away with that. And almost, well, I think, yeah, he is putting pressure on to Nuke Dark to take this fight against Barney and then hopefully revive his teammate because, well, there he is. Nuke Dark spots Barney, gets tagged down to 41 HP again. Good use of healing there. Dazzle is still bleeding out. It's very difficult for him to make it to Nuke Dark X with Barney still hot on their tail. Picks up a broken level 2 West. And yeah, Dazzle does die. And this is what I keep telling. The high ground. Nuke Dark throws a grenade, but unfortunately to no avail. Roy picks up the final kill onto Mr. Hardwell, and as a result, Manic Men are out quite early too. I think they got out at 9th place. So Nuke Dark is still facing the brute force of the zone, and as I predicted, Barney had the upper hand and he played it beautifully. Nuke Dark and the rest of Bhai powers are out. Legend Mist, on the other hand, he seems to be moving quite close towards Barney. Now, if you recall, Barney is the same guy who clutched the Miramar game for his team, picked up 8 kills and a chicken dinner. And I think it's because of that big contribution he made that his team is now playing in the finals. He's still the last man in his team. And again, he has picked up 6 kills all to himself. It's just 6 teams alive. Gabru Esports are looking very strong right now. I see Zeus X, the three members of Zeus X have their sights set on RC Syed. He is still the last remaining member of Team RC. Oh, but look at Underground Gaming's at Attic 13. Yeah, he has spotted Barney. He's still a bit hesitant on taking the shots because not a lot of Barney's body has been exposed so far. And yeah, that's a good play by Barney, keeping away. It's still 15 people, and Barney, I think he has an inside the zone. Gabru Esports still perched on that hill. Roy is still playing the split, and oh look, Underground Gaming just got blessed with an airdrop, and ZX Void is moving kind of close towards team number 2. So okay, Underground Gaming Psycho picks up the kill on Barney. That was a good run for team number 6, I think. Yeah, so I think that Barney was in team 6. It's hard to keep track when you're the last person alive. So Gabru Esports, they still have held down quite a lot of players, RC Syed being one of them. And Roy sits comfortably inside the zone, but he's now taking a lot of shots from Zeus X. Punkil, he spots EDI Sumit and instantly knocks him down. Now, bear in mind, Punkil is not playing from India, but rather, yeah, he is playing on quite high ping. IR Amit as well, he is trying to hit Red 1 from Zeus Sabers, but to no avail. They sit inside cover. Punkil is still on the edge, but that never stops him from coming inside the zone. So team number 7, I would say that they are closer to the center, but Gabru have the potential positional advantage on them. Red 1 gets tagged down to quite low HP. That's Zephyrs peeking from just the top of the rock and barely giving a 1-inch peek, but still he managed to get tagged down to quite low HP. And how does Red 1 survive? That goes beyond me. Now it's all down to Zephyrs. If he can survive, that would be a sight to behold. So yeah, he tosses down smokes, does not heal, or rather he prones down and then heals inside the smoke while the second one opens. Red 1 on the other hand is still doing the same thing. IR Amit desperate to hit those shots, but unfortunately doesn't connect any. But Gabru have still pinned down Zeus Sabers there. They're burning through a lot of utility trying to get into the safety of the zone. ZX Momentum will pick up where Gabru left off, getting the knockout onto Zephyrs. Red 1 frantic to stick that revive to his fallen teammate. They are in cover. That's a good thing. Zeus Sabers live to see another day. RC Syed, meanwhile, he is still alive as well. ZX's Momentum. From the safety of the compound, he spots out the two members of Zeus Sabers. Crossover. This is looking not very good for Zeus Sabers, his two remaining members. Gabru Esports, on the other hand, they may have to take this fight with team number 7 sooner or later. RC Syed, meanwhile, he has ditched the Wizard Tower, as we all like to call it, and gone it down into the safety of the rocks. Now Roy, that's a good pass by Roy, but now he is running inside the open. Ooh, what would have happened if Unruly 75 had hit that shot with the AWM? Now the AWM a very powerful bolt action rifle, but with limited ammo capacity. So it can knock out a person with a level 3 helmet, but you don't get a lot of bullets from that. Bolt actions, again, objectively, they are better if you're taking those one-on-one engagements. And since it's 14 people alive and still 5 teams, there may be quite a lot of those engagements where we might see the full potential of the arm being utilized. Roy got tagged down a bit, but ZX Pegasus, he is relentless, not about to let Zeus Sabers stay alive for longer now. And as I say that, RC Sayed will be the one to pick up that final kill, and now it is down to just 3 teams. We see Underground Gaming, Gabru Esports, and team number 7. Waits get that. Oh my god. His vest is destroyed. Level 3 armor just melted away, and it's a miracle that he survived. Psycho tosses down smoke to provide cover. Waits does the same, but his is more of an approach. So Waits is putting down smokes so that he can cross safely inside the zone. Roy, on the other hand, he is playing very aggro. Throws the Molotov cocktail near Addict's position. Sprays the smoke quite dangerously close to Psycho, but unfortunately does not connect. So again, team number 2, if they play it just right, they may just play right into Gabru Esports' hand. Roy gets tagged down to near 50 HP. And oh, the zone moves towards Gabru Esports' favor. And that's a flashbang coming in from, I think that was Vase that threw it. Amit gets knocked down by Unruly 75's AWM shot and is subsequently finished. Now this spells trouble for Gabru Esports. Their man advantage has been lost. Team number 2 is now looking to be the stronger team. They're still full 4-man and things seem to be looking quite good for them. ZX, on the other hand, they're still kind of avoiding this fight, and yeah. Nice. Good choice of emotes there. They know that Gabru and UGG are fighting it out, and they're still in the safety of the compounds. So what I think they're going to do is that just jump out and finish whatever remains after the fight with Gabru is finished. So UGG, again, they have to move inside the zone. Gabru is playing the split. Neither of the players are close to each other because if they do get knocked down, it would get difficult for the other teammates to rush to their rescue. But these guys play very good, and I think it's safe to assume that they can handle themselves if they don't overpeak and such things. Roy keeping a close eye on the tree line, hoping to see either EDI Sumit or Attic 13. Now, seeing the aerial view, the pretty split. Underground Gaming is doing similar to what Gabru is, but yeah, I mean, Psycho is close there to provide revive, but Roy does get tagged down, so he immediately heals up. Oh, lands another bullet on Unruly. Now, bear in mind that Unruly 75 was the one who got the final kill onto Ayaramith. Vades, on the other hand, is doing similar to what Roy did towards this side of the zone. However, Vades did finish that kill, so it's only EDI Sumit that stands in Vades' way. Punkil, I think he is... Oh dear. A lot of three-way fights going in. Now let's look at EDI Sumit, what he does. And he just gave away his location, and oh... The zone played right into Vades' favor, and he is now... Well, he is clear to proceed towards ZX's position. It's a 3 versus 3 fight. Vades does have the higher ground, but he also has 2 people moving towards him. Roy takes down ZX momentum. Wow. And Vades takes down Roy. So I think it's just a win for Gabru Esports at this point. Still 2 people of Gabru against just Pegasus and Void. Now he is still sticking that first aid and is reviving. I think Pegasus... Wow. Just at an opportune moment, Punkil's thrown down, and even though his helmet is destroyed, his vest is destroyed, that is still not stopping him Roy is at 6 HP. Pankil gets one kill, and it's only down to Pegasus. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation right now. Pankil, he sees him, gets the headshot, and the winner wins the chicken dinner for Gabru Esports. That's a good game for Gabru. They held out their own very well until the end. Beautiful display of positioning right there, and that three-way split between Vades, Roy, and Pankil, it did pay out quite well. Vades ended up with 5 kills, all to his name. ZX played very well as well. Underground Gaming, again, they stayed full four-man right until down to the top 3. So that's a lot of positioning points for them as well. Zephyrs, I would say that even though they didn't have one player in their team for this game, they were more or less getting hunted. So that was a good first game. There's 3 more, the winners of which will take home $300 in Steam wallet codes. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 out of 4 of the ASUS ROG ROG PUBG PC Grand Finale. This is the second of the best of 4, and it is Miramar. I see a pretty early drop coming in from Tommy Vassetti and Party. They're going out to Torre Media, I think that's what it's called. God, these Spanish names, they just roll off the tongue.
मैं मिस्ट का क्यों सुनूंगा मिस्ट जैसे 3 2 1 हम स्टार्टिंग
3,
बोल रहे हैं
2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 out of 4 of the ASUS ROG ROG PUBG PC Grand Finale. This is the second of the best of 4, and it is Miramar. I see a pretty early drop coming in from Tommy Vassetti and Party. They're going out to Torre Media, I think that's what it's called. God, these Spanish names, they just roll off the tongue, don't they? So, again, it's a very extreme drop, I would say. However, this is esports mode. There is an abundance of assault rifles as well as vehicles. Most of the teams, I would say, they're concentrated on the eastern side of the place. And I see one team going towards Impala, a lot of teams in and around Los Leones. So I think this is where we'll see first of the fights. Gabru Esports is going towards the south of Los Leones. This is Agent Jack 1 we're looking at here, and I think he's open to shoot quite early. So looking at Los Leones, I see 1, 2, Mansab, okay. He's just, okay. He let ZX Void just drive off, but he didn't try to, run over Mansab right there. That would be funny to watch. Mansab dying this early in the game. The first few bullets have been fired, but not a lot of damage done. So Wolfen, yeah, it's Wolfen Stikes from team number 6. They're kind of sandwiched between Manic Man and ZX. Talking about the circle, we'll come back to Picardo in a moment. The circle moves again towards the eastern side of the map. I think it may just center towards Minas Generales, or potentially it could be one of those Los Leones circles as well. Now, coming back to Picardo, again, 3 teams, but the third team is now moving out. That is Insta Papa Havoc and the rest of Team 14. Zoner 9 and the rest of 4GG have kind of surrounded Team 12, that is U-Sabers at this point. Team 10 is kind of safe where they are for the time being. I see more rotations coming out towards, or rather going out from Minas Generales. I see another team there, UGG Sumit. He may be in quite a bit of a trouble. And some action going down in Picardo as well, as the team's number 16's Zoner 9YT attempts to botch the rotation attempt of Faz 777. Lucky for Faz, he gets away. But they're still shooting. Fortunately for him, no bullets are hitting his vehicle. So he's kind of safe for the time being. And now we're back to the 2 teams over in Picardo. That is 4GG and Zoo Sabers Esports. Zephyrs, again, he's moving towards the arena in Picardo. Jumping about, giving all the information that team number 16 needs. Gaurav, he is in a very good position to botch their moving attempt, and now he has given away his location. Not a lot of bullets for his M16 too. Still has a level 2 vest and a level 1 helmet. And now Zeus Sabers are moving inside his compound. They're moving. He really needs backup, and he needs it right now. Zephyrs will draw first blood. This one is Gaurav. Player 1 jumped out. Fierce was there. He was waiting for him. And as a result, he got taken down. So Prabal as well got taken down, and Zoner, he just molotoved himself and is moving straight towards near TSN near again. Takes down Zoner 9YT. This time around, however, Zoo Sabers have not taken any losses whatsoever. Now it's only down to Brafadunga to keep the hopes and dreams of team number 16, 4GG, alive. Let's see what he does. Does he fight or does he leave? Zoo Sabers are just bent on removing any and all aggression that they find in Picardo. This is their place, and they will hold it against any outsiders. Los Leones, meanwhile, is clearing out as well. Zephyrs finally finishes the kill onto Prabal. So, yeah, I mean, but let's look at Gabru Esports. They are so far down south that I will be surprised if they, finally find all the guns and attachments. But they're Gabru, they'll probably just wipe out a team and take all their loot. So, inside the circle, a lot of the teams they are split between the compounds. Los Leones is surprisingly very empty now. I was hoping to see at least one elimination there. So, over up in La Bendita though. Team number 11, I think is it. Yeah, so 14 and 15 are fighting it out. Dominar has a 2x on his SLR, attempts to shoot down Sanchit, but unfortunately couldn't do that. However, they still did get one kill point, that is Shrizo. He's still knocked out there. So I think, yeah, his team cannot revive Shrizo at this point. So yeah, Shrizo is out, and there goes the man advantage of team number 14. Domina still looting. Team 14 again, they were quick to really ditch this place pretty fast, but Shrizo did get left behind, and what did happen? Well, he died. So again, not a lot of fights going on at the moment. Team number 6 is Legend Mist taking shots at quite distant rotations. Team number 5 are now inside cover. They may or may not see that rotation go through, but yeah, what Team 6 are doing is very risky. All of them are in one vehicle. There goes one. BS Nat 7U goes out, and that is what happens when you only have one vehicle. It's already half HP. They've lost one tire, and Wolfensteigs was already down to half HP. Frantically applying those bandages. They're still not out of the woods yet. Well, now they are. They managed to find a compound that is not taken. Phase 1 is still going pretty slow. Will end in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. So they'll still clear this compound, pick up any meds, utility that they can find. Nuke Dark again. Oh wow, he knocked down RC 0 skills from Team 3 as well. So again, RC are now losing their member advantage. Syed, on the other hand, he has spotted Nuke Dark, and he's kind of providing overwatch, but not the revive. I don't think is going to happen anytime soon. Fortunately for Zero Skills, it is his first knockout. So if the rest of the RC players, if they hurry up, they may be able to save their teammate from certain doom. Syed is falling back right now, probably getting a better angle on team number 1. Or maybe he's just looking for more ammo. So I think Viper is now going for the revive. He still stops at the edge of the road. Syed does not see any members of team number 1 on this side of their hill. So yeah, Viper does go through for the revive. Nuke Dark is getting shot at, which means that he'll just fall back into cover. It's a good tactic to keep him away while the revive comes through. Zero Skills will live to see another day. And yeah, so that was a good revive coming in from Team RC. Nuke Dark does see that Buggy pull away, but unfortunately no shots will be hit. He still has team number 5 on his back, as well as team number 3 at his front. So team 1 is kind of sandwiched between the two teams. But so far no serious damage has been done. Apart from Zero Skills being knocked down, that is. So, wow, Roy and the rest of Gabru Esports are taking this fight against team number 7 at this broken down gas station. And they're taking quite heavy, some losses as well. Roy does manage to find a kill on Khan Sahib. But look at this. Third party action coming in from team number 3. RC Syed gets a knockdown on ZX's Mohammed, I think. But yeah, this is what Miramar is. If you know the terrain, if you know all those good hills, those nasty high ground spots, this is what happens. And yeah, so apologies, his name was Momentum. RC Syed finally gets a kill finish onto ZX's Momentum, and now they are just down to 2 members. Gabru Esports on one side and RC on the other. Pan kill. He is taking shots at Viper, but so far none are connecting. He is using a Mini 14. It does less damage, but it's objectively easier to control than the SLR. And oh, he does see a peek coming in from Void X. Manages to tag him on the shoulder, but not a lot of damage. So he does need to pay attention for this new immediate threat that is Team RC. Because Gabru Esports, right now, they are at the disadvantage. They have lower ground. And it seems they're making the smart call. Already saw Roy drive off. And another member of Gabru Esports, I think that's Amit, that's already driven off. And that leaves only Pankil and Vase. So they too have jumped into their vehicles and have now occupied this compound. Oh, Viper almost took the shot on Vase's head there. So now they have all the info that they need on Gabru Esports. They've occupied this little zone right here, just opposite of team number 6. Maybe they did see this rotation come through. Maybe they have sightlines to that compound. Ooh, and it seems they do. Roy just managed to not take a shot onto his already less than 40% HP helmet. So now that they know that there is another team at the compound opposite to them, and they still have team number 3 to worry about. Roy still has a 3x, so that is an optics disadvantage for Gabru Esports. Team number 6, meanwhile, they now know that Gabru Esports is still up there. UGG, on the other hand, they are holed up near the stunt ramp. New addition to Miramar. But yeah, Gabru, it seems they're now mobilizing yet again. Team number 2 does see this rotation come through. Right now they're targeting IR Amit, but not a lot of damage being done. Barely hitting their cars. And it seems Psycho is going to take the opposite hill. Team numbers 5, I think, yeah. UGG, again, they know that there's another team over there. But let's take a look again at iBuy powers. I think they're switching weapons. Okay, so right now they were switching weapons, but ooh, Gabru Esports against Manic Men. Pankil, he's already down to half HP. Legend Gaming, oh, that's a very, very big loss for Gabru Esports. They managed to lose Roy as well as Vades, and it's all down to Pankil and IR Amit. Mr. Hardwell and Mansab are still alive. Salman Patel is knocked down. Hardwell is going to stick the revive, but first he's going to smoke out Salman Patel. The grenade comes in. That was a good read. I don't know how Legend Gaming survived that. That's another... I think that was a smoke. That was a flashbang that went in. Amit gets the kill finish on Salman Patel. Legend missed. Gets the... I think that was a kill steal on Mansab. Legend Gaming. He survived at 1 HP. And now it's just these 2 members of Manic Men against the remaining 2 members of Gabru Esports, Pankil and Amit. They have their sights set down on the remaining Manic Men members. Also, they're getting shot at from number 11, that is? Yeah, That's team 11 that were taking shots on these guys. Zico, on the other hand, will knock down and finish Underground Gaming's EDI Sumit. Not Mad will knock down Unruly 75. Wow, so a lot of fights breaking down. RC Viper also almost manages to knock down. I think that was Wrecker that shot, that took a shot to the head. Zero skills again. That's a second knockdown for Zero skills. Viper really needs to step it up if he wants to revive his teammate again. He's bleeding out. He's bleeding out fast. The smokes are already in play, and it'll be Friction who finally sticks the revive. But that is not stopping the remaining members of team number 11 that are converging on to team number 3's position. That was a beautiful spray by Viper onto Wrecker, by the way. I like it, Prateek. He's on the first floor, but ooh. Viper survives just because he's thrown at that opportune moment. Curry, the player, he unfortunately could not. Mr. Hardwell, meanwhile, he manages to knock down Punkil, and oh my goodness. What just happened? Gabru Esports, the first team to get eliminated on Miramar. Wow. Oh my god, that was just brutal coming from Manic Men. I like it. Prateek is knocked down as well now. And it's all down to Xiao. I'm just going to call him Xiao. RC Viper, on the other hand, Zhao was taking the revive onto Wrecker, but RC, they still, all they did was just take a few knockdowns, but they did manage to knock out their immediate threat, that was Team YOLO. It seems they did only live once, and team number 2, Underground Gaming, they're still alive from their fight against team number 1. This is phase 4, so now is the time that the number of alive, that number, it starts dropping. Team number 7 is again taking another fight. I think it's only not a lot of members of team number 7 alive at this point. Team number 3 again relentless as ever, taking shots on team number 8's 2 remaining members, Tommy Vichetti and PN Stranger. So yeah, now team number 3 are mobilizing, going inside the zone. The remaining Manic Men, they are still stationed at the compound where they took their fight against Global Esports and won. RC Friction is hot on Zeus Saberstrel, or rather he is not. I was looking at the map, but again, quite a lot of observer glitches that still have not been fixed. Or rather, these are the new ones. I don't know what's happening in this game. Okay. So team number 5's VP offensive, it goes down. That was a kill steal by RC. Again, RC seems to be looking really good in terms of kills. Underground Gaming, I think, wow, these guys are still surviving. Psycho is out, and ooh, Darth Vader. Yeah, okay, so my god, not a lot of players alive. It's just Unruly, and that was the burning body of Psycho that he just looted. Now I think DOA, they know exactly what went down in that compound. Darth Vader arrived there ahead in time. Legend Gaming, it seems Manic Man is still not done. Voidex, the last person alive of Team 7, has been taken down. So it's just this one Unruly 75 in this compound, and it seems BFOC has spotted his Visage. And yeah, he is taking shots. His helmet's in the red, his vest is shattered. Picks up slightly less damaged helmet. RC said, meanwhile, will knock down Mr. Hardwell. It's all down to Legend Gaming now to keep the hopes and dreams of Manic Men alive. This is Barney from team number 10 and the 2 remaining members of team number 5. They are sandwiched between team number 3 and team 10. I don't know how Xylens survived that. As he said, he got picked up yet again. Zero skills gets knocked down. So it seems all of RC's players have been knocked down at least once. Riaz Bro trying his level best to finish that kill onto 0 skills, or rather steal that. But Viper gets tagged down to pretty low HP and 0 skills will die. Dominar knocks down Friction, but I think it is Silence who finally picks up that kill. So Ferris Whitey, he is kind of outside the zone at this point, but he is still keeping a close eye on any aggression if team number 5 moves towards their side. RC Syed knocks down Hardwell again, and Viper finally finishes Legend Gaming. That marks the end of Manic Men. They went out at 9th place. So Dante Aman on the edge of the circle, moving in as it does. Bendita is surprisingly empty for the time being. Team number 5 again at the edge of the zone. RC have taken heavy losses. Andoni Semiside, the last person alive, manages to find that kill on RC Syed, but Viper, wow, what a play. Survived by just 3 HP. I'm sure Unruly would be pulling his hair out by now. I would have done that if I were him. His vest is all but shattered, and it is phase 5. He really should get inside the zone. Good thing he is on the slower side, so the slower side of the zone means that this side will move a lot slower. And he seems to be going straight into the hands of team number 13. Taking quite a lot of damage, and Darth Vader, he will find the final shot onto RC Viper. Team RC, they go out at 7th place. And ooh, he just managed to miss that shot. Darth Vader, lucky for him, his pickup truck's still inside the zone. Or rather, most of it. So phase 6 it now starts in 35 seconds. The map is going brutal and brutal. Now it's going just south of La Bendita. That's a lot of hills and ditches to play in. Team number 13's B Fox Whitey pushed up quite inside La Bendita. And now fights have started to break out all over. Ferris Whitey still alive, but I don't think they could revive Wolverine at this point. It seems he's not getting up from that one. Ferris, it is now down to Ferris and Barney. I think Barney has a track record of out-surviving his own team and picking up a load of kills at that. But so far, he hasn't picked up any. As the 2 remaining members, they managed to pin down Instinct behind a dead tree. Instinct is smart as well. He's not giving any peeks whatsoever, because he knows that there's at least 2 people shooting him, and a quick shoulder peek. Now he knows the people shooting him, where it's coming from. I think that he just dropped down a smoke. Okay, so Sanchez from team 14 goes out, marking the end of team number 14. Good thing he went outside in the zone. It is quite populated inside the zone. Team number 15 is looking quite good at this point, might I add. They just picked up a fresh airdrop, it seems. Ferris Whitey almost got taken down. Barney is knocked down. That's a nice way to change things up a little. But however, I'm not seeing Ferris Whitey make this revive. He's got Zeus Sabers esports all over him. All TSME has to do is just look down and he will find Ferris Whitey. A grenade was tossed towards Zephyrs, but fortunately for him, no damage has been done. Ferris Whitey, the only one alive, actually just on the edge of dying, but Zeus Sabers, they pull back. They kind of know that there is still one person behind this hill, but they have more pressing matters at hand since Roasty Gamer has knocked down Red 1. Zephyrs again, he is at the edge of the zone. So BFox and Gang. So it's still 5 teams remain, and the circle moves in favor of Zeus Sabers Esports. Ferris Whitey, he gets stacked down to half HP, and that's a good nade. That was a very good nade. Near gets stacked down to almost 30% HP. The smoke comes in, but look at Zephyrs. He's creeping closer and closer towards Ferris's location. Flashbang in hand, throws it out. That could be good. Flashbang comes in. Ferris gets up and is immediately taken down by Zephyrs. That was a brilliant play by Zephyrs. But now I don't see how he could survive. Oh! Red one comes in the clutch and he damages Put Koira Dimu just enough so that Zephyrs could get in cover and heal up. That was solid team play right there. But ooh, and I think he has also glanced at the helmet of Fox Whitey. VP Silence. He did what he could to keep alive and get all those position points. He did so. And now it's technically a 4v3. Team 12 still have one member knocked down. Dante Aman, on the other hand, he gets out from the other side of his pickup truck. And now I think he will engage team number 15. So Zeus Sabers, they're in a decent-ish position, but all that could change at a whim. Just if team number 13, if they decide to push Zeus Sabers, and Roasty Gamer, he did see Red 1 there, and I don't think Red 1 has any helmet left. That's why he got down so fast. And I think that's his third knockout easily. So team 15, I think they are quite okay where they are right now, but the next phase will change that. It will be phase 8. Red 1 has no helmet. He's running out of meds. The game is drawing to a close pretty soon now. And there we are. Now this is where trouble begins for team number 15. They got Zeus Sabers covering their one angle, and they got Dante Aman downhill from them. So they really cannot move anywhere right now, unless they capitalize on their smoke uses. They're really in a tough spot right now. Dante Aman is relentless. He will not let them go without a fight. As team 15, they start to vault outside. Both team 13 and Zeus Sabers will take shots on them. BFox, I think he will use this opportunity to maybe grab a couple of knockouts for Zeus Sabers, make it a bit easier for them to win the match. Team 15, only one member that is left standing, and Dominar, I don't think he is going to go out anytime soon. I don't think he is going to survive this. Riaz Bro gets taken down. Dante Aman picks up another kill. And there is Dominar, and he is now picked up by Darth Vader. So all 5 kills on Team 13 is in the name of Darth Vader, and now all they have to worry about are the Zeus Sabers Esports. 2 members of Zeus Sabers have been taken down. It is all down to Zephyrs and TSN near. Flashbang goes out, but I don't think that's going to do any serious blinding. That's the final, that's the last grenade. Oh my goodness. Now it's all down to Zephyrs. Dante Aman finds the head of TSN near, and it's all down to Zephyrs. He's in a 1 versus 4 situation. It is very, very difficult to clutch out 1v4s, and especially a team as coordinated as this. They have spotted him out. Darth Vader has him down. Zephyrs very low on HP, finds the knockdown on Darth Vader, Dante Aman, and oh goodness gracious. Roasty Gamer finally picks up that last kill, and team number 13, DOA, dead or alive. It seems they are alive with this game with 9 kills nonetheless. That was a very well played game by team number 13. So interesting thing though, they backed up quite a lot of kills just from the last 2 teams that they did in the entire game. So that was a very well played game. I am kind of feeling sad for Gabru Esports. They did go out quite early. Manic Men, they seem to have wiped them out quite early on. Again, decent enough performance by Zephyrs and the rest of his team, the Zeus Sabers Esports. That was game number 2. We still have 2 more games to go. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 3 out of 4 for the ASUS ROG PUBG PC Grand Finale, the winner of which will take home $300 in Steam wallet codes. Now, taking a look at this flight path, it's a straight diagonal cutting down from Kameshki towards Primorsk, and it's a pretty decent flight path. Almost all of the drop points are accessible from this. I think we're in for a treat. Uh, might even see some contesting down near Pochinki. Uh, but this could prove to be quite troublesome for the drop of Gavru Esports, which is Milta. So, but enough about that. I have the scores with me here, and the first team on number 1 is DOA, that is team number 13 with 23 points. I have Gabru at 22. We have RC at 20 points. So those are your top three at 23, 22, and 20 points respectively. It's a pretty tight competition, but yeah, I honestly cannot wait, and it looks like almost all of the teams are centered down near the center of the map. So most likely that is where we will see the circle form. But okay, that's not the case. It's again one of those southwestern circles, similar to the ones we saw in the previous game. I think I see, yeah, Sanchit kind of surviving, being run over. Vades is uh what is Vades doing? I see him up there on the on the mini map, but that he's not there. That's Vades is nowhere near there. Vades is up in Milta. That's another glitch. PUBG, I hope you're watching. Please fix, thanks. But yeah, so there is Gabru Vades down in Milta. So they have not a lot of time. They really need to move. The circle is at quite a distance from them. That was sarcasm, by the way. But again, they do have team number 1 that could potentially be in their way if they don't rotate that fast. We see team number 10 doing kind of a prison split. Team number 5 is up near the Hall of Fame and the surrounding areas. Team number 11, fully they have locked down school and school apartments. Team number 3 is up at Rozhok, fully locked it down. Shooting range, I see team number 9. Sorry, that's team number 8. I mean, it's a decent drop, but the circle is not favoring them at this point. And quite a lot of teams are outside the circle, basically. So, over up in Yasnaya, I think you loot one, maybe two of these apartments, and you're set for like the rest of the game. Because again, this is esports mode. You have a lot of guns and a lot of vehicles. Similarly, in Lipovka, now these guys they have, I think, the largest ground to travel. And judging by the number of teams in their way, they're gonna have a hard time making it into the zone if these teams decide to gatekeep it. Over on the northern side, I see two teams that are 47 Gaming and Underground Gaming. So they are in South Georgia Ball, but so far I don't see any action going on. I don't think we'll see any action going on. If team number 15 they decide to play the rotation safe, they have a straight shot down at Quarry. They go like take the road and then just stay there. No contesting down in Pochinki, much to my surprise. Sort of a impromptu firefight breaking down between team number 13 and 14. Darth Vader making a lot of noise. B-Fox has taken a little bit of damage, but nothing an energy drink won't fix. So Darth Vader, he kind of knows about the location of team number 14, but they're not pushing as of yet. Team 14, however, they will abandon this compound, and I think they're moving deeper inside the circle. Faz had a bit of a collision there. No doubt he might have been looking at the map. That happens quite a lot. Dante Aman, meanwhile, he is following. Okay, attempted a drive-by, but nothing serious happened. No tires have been broken. No damage. No serious damage done. Dante as well. He is moving towards B Fox at this point. And phase one has begun. 3 minutes until the circle closes. Wow, that's a long wait. So team 14 as well, they have rejoined their comrades and now they're playing this split. That's I think north of Quarry, maybe. Uh, and yeah, not a lot of action going on over on the map as well. Yeah, so south or rather east side of Quarry, we see Manic Men. And finally, team number one, that's a pretty early rotation coming in from them. Gabru is still up at uh, Milta, and we might see team number 6 and 11. I think they might just see each other rotating. Yeah, so they are driving out, not sure where they're headed, but in hot pursuit are team number 6. Both these teams have 2 vehicles on them. It's okay-ish to have 2 vehicles, but again, the more the merrier. It just opens up a lot more possibilities. You don't have to depend on your teammate to drive you anywhere. You have your own personal vehicle. But at the same time, in 2 vehicles, it makes it easier for you to navigate, or rather, scout. It makes it easier for your teammate to scout. Team number 6, meanwhile, they still downhill from team 11. I think they have spotted this rotation and they will make an attempt to botch it. They're shooting Legend missed vehicle, but not a lot of damage done to any of the players. The car has taken quite a few hits. They've lost 1 tire and it seems they're in the clear for now. They may take some retaliatory shots, but I don't see them happening anytime soon though. B Fox YT. Oh wow, that's very interesting. He only has a holographic sight on the Scar 98. Not the best choice of optics, I'd say. Oh, there we are. First blood, VP Xylence from team number 5 knocks down and finishes Ferris YT from team 10. That's first blood, ladies and gentlemen. And it happened. And oh, okay, so now we see a 3-way firefight breaking out between teams 13, 12, and team number 6. Team 11 will be joining the fray pretty soon, judging by their movement. They are just hammering their way towards Team 13. Team 13, though I should recount that they are your winners of the previous game. Zeus Sabers Alpha, the runners-up. Team 13 are also leading on the leaderboards currently. But look at team number 11. Just as they make their way, Team 13 are gearing away to drive. Roasty Gamer will be the first to get taken down. Dante Aman and another of his teammates has driven off. BFox YT is completely at the mercy of Team 11. He is running, but I'm not sure he will get so far. There we are. I like it. Pratik brings out the DMR and BFox is taken down. So there goes the number advantage of Team 13. Dante Aman and another of his teammates, they did drive off. But let's see how far they can hold out. So Team 14's Shrizo finally gets the kill finish onto Prabal. And again, a fight breaking out between team number 16 and 14. 3 members of Team 16 have been downed. It's happening more on the western side of the zone. TSN near, I think he may as well have been shooting a course. But Team 14, as I had hoped, they completely wiped Team 16 out of the game. Now we see Underground Gaming. Very calmly and methodically, they have made their way inside the circle. If they're keen enough, they might as well just avoid Zeus Sabers right now. Yeah, so sorry about that. They may as well just avoid Zeus Sabers right now, and as they did so, team number 6 is taking some shots on them, but nothing too serious so far. I like it, Pratik and team, they are on a roll. Team 11, they've already knocked down one of the members of Team RC. There we are, record grenade in hand. That's the first grenade out. Zero skills knocked down yet again. And subsequently follows up with a Molotov. He really should pay close attention to his flank because friction is there. And if he sees record, he will punish him. And oh my goodness, what a flick of the wrist by record. Knocks down 3 people single-handedly. Is this going to be a team wipe for Wrecker all alone? Team RC not looking very good. Zero skills has been revived, but oh my goodness. I like it. Prateek to the rescue. Beautifully played by Wrecker and Prateek. They're up at 6 kills already. Very well played. Team RC are down for the count. Over up on the kill feed, I see Khan Sahib just annihilates Dead Blast, and there goes another of team number 5's members. Team 14, well, they are playing really good. Or rather, team 11, apologies, I got mixed up. Zeus Sabers, on the other hand, they are shooting anything they can get their eyes on. Red one drops dangerously low. He chooses to bandage. Smart move. And yeah, so he only has his one first aid on him right now, and it's best that if he uses it late. When, you know, he gets knocked up and needs to get back into the fight, that's when you use that first aid. But right now he is in hard cover. No push is coming their way, and he has his team to watch his back. Wow, Team 11 again, they're taking another fight, this time with team number 5. That's only 2 members left standing of team number 5. Red one, you really have to take care now. You're running out of bandages as well. Don't give a lot of head peeks. Team 14 now are making their way closer towards Usabers Alpha, or rather Usabers Esports. Team 11 now engaging team number 8. What are these guys doing? They're out for blood, and rightly so. I see 3 kills on record, just the 1 on Xiao and 2 kills on Prateek this early in the game. Phase 3 has not even begun. 2 teams are out, and a lot of those kills were picked up by team number 11. Zeus Sabers, they finally ditched their compound, and surprising though, because team number 6 has not taken any shots towards their way. Probably because they have lost sight lines in the trees and the ridge cover that Zeus Saber have so righteously used to get up to this hill to further get inside the zone. They may encounter Team 11 on their way in, as a couple members of Team 11, they will attempt to botch this rotation attempt. That Dacia is running dangerously low. The players as well, it's on fire. It's going to explode in 5 seconds if they don't go out. And oh, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good for team number 6. But they survive. And Manikman are taking another fight. Salman Patel does go down. But oh dear. RC Commando. Oh, that's bad. Riyaz, bro. Oh my goodness, that was planned. Okay, I don't care if that was a fluke, but I would say that was planned. Riyaz Bro knocks down Legend Mist just because of the sheer momentum that was carried by the Dacia. But DTS Nat 7U, he is not going to let that happen. A lot of vehicle knockdowns in this game. This is the 3rd one already. Pankill, meanwhile, he grenades Agent Jack, but Bonnie will knock him down. Nuke Dark will see that kill onto Punkil. That spells trouble for W Esports, honestly. Still, a lot of players died during this rotation. Oh my goodness. And now Team 11 is in a world full of trouble. And they are eliminated at 14th place. That's such a good thing going on. But team number 8 absolutely annihilated their hopes and dreams. There they are, all these corpses. But now look at this. Zeus Sabers are hammering their way towards team number 8. There goes the first knockdown. Gorka 24 is down. And subsequently finished by Red 1. Tommy Vastetti, beautiful headshot onto Red 1. Follow-up grenade coming in. Gets into cover just at the right time, but Instinct is not going to let him go. That's Tommy Vassetti down. And oh my goodness. Ghost KTM and Stranger, they are now engaging what's left of Zeus Sabers, and it is all down to Ghost KTM. But I don't think he's going to survive. Zeus Saber are already up on their feet and running towards him. The call is coming in that Nier is on Stranger's body, but that will not matter. Team number 8 have been eliminated. Zeus Saber pick up 4. Not so easy, but not so challenging either. Kills. Manic Men now are taking heavy losses too. Mansab is up all alone with Legend Gaming, sticking that revive and not looking good out there for Manic Men. There's Shrizo and another team. That was team number 7. Actually, they're sharing the room with team 14 right now, and they're not stopping. That's a load of free kills for Manic Men. Papa Havoc, the last one alive, but Legend Gaming is not going to go down that easy. Manic Men pick up more kills, steals than kills, but still kills nonetheless, and kills mean points. Legend Mist, meanwhile, will engage team number 2. It's only Psycho and Unruly 75 left. Facing off against Legend Mist and D7, DS Nat7U. Legend is burning. He gets knocked down. Follow-up grenade coming in from Psycho. Will this be the one that seals the deal? Grenade came in. He does get tagged, but not to an alarming health. But ooh, Nat7U shouldn't have done that. Never peek from an open cover without cover. If you do peek, chances are you will die because a lot more of your body is exposed. So they really have to take less concise shots at you. So that spells trouble right there. Gabru Esports, meanwhile, they have all but made their way inside the zone. Roy and Pankill both are out. It's all down to Veds and IR Amit. They still picked up 2 relatively fresh Dacias. And let's see what they can cook up with this. So far, they're entering the circle from the western side. Just south of them are team number 1. Wade seem to be heading right there. And oh my goodness, Nuke Duck is not going to spare any expense. Knocks down Waits, but Dante Ahmad is the one who steals that kill. It's all down to IR Amit. Not looking good for him out there. Darth Vader does go out. Possibly he got a little bit greedy there. But there comes the rotation. Dante Aman, the only one left alive. And team number 1, they're hella consistent with their ability to knock people out of moving vehicles. Dante Aman, kind of sandwiched between Gabru Esports or what's left of them and team number 1. Not mad, shooting that corpse that used to be Wade's Gaming. Now it's all down to IR Amit. He knows that some shots were being taken, so it should give them an idea about Dante Aman's location. Oh, but now he really has to move. That circle just pulled away from him pretty darn fast, and he jumps into his vehicle, or rather, I think it used to be Wade's car, but yeah. Not going too fast, but I think if I were him, I would have gunned down for everything that Nasir has got to, get inside the safety of the zone. And now Amit seems to be doing just that, but he seems to be moving towards team number 5's location. It's just one person. I don't think they really should have any trouble of blowing Amit to the high heavens, but it seems they're not taking any shots. They want to maintain their level of anonymity. And it's only now that they start taking shots. Bombaski, he will survive. Not a lot of fuel in his vehicle and not a lot of HP too. So now he comes out. He's playing this ditch along with his teammate Domina. The grenade was awfully close to their location. Did not do a lot of damage, but it gave them an idea that they are being watched. IR Amit is now taking shots too, but he will live to see another day. He's in a decent enough position, covered from technically two angles. His front and right are all clear, but Bombaski is running headstrong towards Mahim 13. I think, yeah, that's what it says. His location, Dominar, meanwhile, he is not letting up. Tags him down to 73 HP, but not a lot of damage. Nothing a painkiller won't fix. Bombaski is prone, but he won't take. And oh, Dominar does not misses this shot. And I think they had a bit of help, but okay, never mind. They do not have any help. It was just Dominar and his aim, and quite possibly the SLR2 that knocked him down. So this spells trouble for the remaining members of team number 5, as they really have to rush towards Mahim 13's location to stick that revive. It seems Xylens he may have heard Bombaski's thundering footsteps towards him, but the follow up did not come through. He's running low on utility himself, just the two smokes. May or may not have some flashbangs because they do not show up on the utility page. But yeah, Team 15, they seem to be holding their own for now. Team number 1, I would say they're looking quite strong. They have the high ground position, and I think quite possibly they have the circle too. IR Amit is just on the edge of the circle. Team 15, they really need to get a move on. Their vehicles are running on fumes, but they do have a perfectly fine Dacia. Oh, but Bombaski, he spots out Xylens. He does get tagged down to quite low HP. There we are. Flashbang in hand. Throws it out. They're ready to explode, but it did not blind Xylens. Not one bit. Sticks that smoke. It's expecting for the revive, but Dazzle, he is not going to let offensive reach Xylens. And it's all down to Xylens to bag another kill. Dominar is oh my god, he was solo. This is where the extended mags come into play. He only has 30 bullets. Bombaski is dangerously low on HP. Dominar, he sticks that first aid. He is back up on HP. Silence has the HP disadvantage. 8 HP. And oh my goodness. Wait, Nuke Duck? You absolute beauty. Steals that kill from right under Silence's nose. And they're up at 5 kills now. And I think this is the only team that has all four remaining people. And it seems you Sabers are taking a fight against the remaining Manic Men. And it seems that I by powers, they may as well just botch team number 12's attempt at surviving. Manic Men are barely inside the zone. Mansab, undoubtedly, he may have heard Zephyrs' footsteps. And there we are. Zephyrs has initiated contact. And nope. That is what happens when you are prone. Mansab, not a lot of visibility, not a lot of movement. And it is all down to Legend Gaming again. But now, well, IR Amit has been spotted out. He is in a world full of trouble, just barely outside the zone. And now Zoo Sabers have engaged team number 1 at the top of the hill. Legend Gaming, he may be in a bit of a pickle here if Zephyrs just decide to step over this ledge. Now we're in top 4. Xylens was the one who finally eliminates IR Amit. Gabru, they did get a lot of position points for this, but not a lot of kills coming their way. I think they had just the 3. So Zephyrs and Legend Gaming, virtually they're facing each other. But Legend, no, that sounds troubling for Legend Gaming. Notmad has a sight set on Zephyrs, but Legend, I would say he is in trouble right now. 40 seconds to move inside the zone. Zephyrs, either he should fall back or team number 1, they remove their sights from Zephyrs onto more pressing matters. Legend Gaming, he really needs to move. He's making his way towards Zephyrs. Molotov comes in towards Silence's location, and oh dear god, nope. That did not look good for Silence. He was absolutely massacred. Team number one looking quite good. But now they're in trouble because Zeus Sabers are blocking their path inside the circle. Not mad. Oh, so apologies. Not mad. Legend Gaming, he is still alive. Zico initiates the fight, knocks down Instinct, and subsequently finishes him too. But I think what team number one did there was go for a 1-1 split, and oh, good shooting from Near. Dazzle does prone down, but he was just touched by the zone at the last moment, and Near is being pushed by two members of team number one. He really should fall back. Dazzle dies. It's now a 3 versus 3 for two Sabers and I by Powers. Red one looking dangerously low. Both of his helmet and vest are in the red. Thankfully, he has enough meds. Legend Gaming has made his way inside the zone. Zico will knock down Red one. Now it's all down to the two remaining, the two standing players of Zeus Sabers to clutch this out and potentially save Red one. No, the revive on Red one is not coming. It's just these two members now. What if, guys, hear me out. What if Legend Gaming clutches this out? That would be insane for Manic Men. Nier has his sight set on Nuke Dark X. He is juggling. That's a good way to be. But fails to knock him out. But I think the circle will do the rest. No, Nuke Dark almost manages to survive there, but I don't think he had any utility there. Nuke Dark will die to the zone. Zico unfortunately could not save him. 2 versus 1. All Legend Gaming has to do is just hang back, relax, let these two teams finish it off. Zephyr knocked out Zico. It's all down to apologies. It's all down to Not Mad. Zephyr knocks him down. My goodness. This is virtually a 1 versus 1. Not Mad, TSN Near, and Legend Gaming 25. Legend Gaming, technically he is out of the zone, but he still has a vehicle. He can maneuver this. He can use it for cover. Near, I think he knows exactly where Legend Gaming is right now. And if Legend is not cautious, he may just get his head clicked off by Near. And that is exactly what Near was doing. Legend Gaming, fortunately, he has enough meds, but Not Mad, he sneaks up on this using that as a distraction. And it's all down to Legend Gaming and Not Mad. It's a 1 versus 1 for the title of the winner chicken dinner. Legend Gaming is still outside the zone. 46 seconds until it closes down. But fortunately, Legend Gaming knows where he is. He's Not Mad. Went across. He gets tagged down to about 23 HP. Legend, rush him. Rush. B. Soak up. Apologies. Family friendly stream. But yes, Legend Gaming, he has everything he needs to back this win. Not Mad, he heals up as slowly as he can. I don't think he has any meds left right now. Legend Gaming, he also has one of the many things that counts. Not Mad, down to his last 3 bandages. Zephyr finally gets the kill onto Zico, but that hardly matters. The team is out. They still get that an extra kill point. Not Mad, I don't think this is looking too good for Not Mad. Legend Gaming has that one very crucial thing called the high ground, but Not Mad is on the low ground. He also has that one benefit that Legend has to come to him because he's farther from the zone. Legend Gaming 25, I see him maneuver around Not Mad, trying to flank him. Not Mad, he seems to have lost any idea where he is. Legend Gaming spots him out, whips out his DMR, one shot to the head, and Legend Gaming clutches it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful game played by Manic Man. And just as I asked what would have happened if Legend Gaming clutches it out, this is what happens. 5 kills on this guy alone, and 8 kill chicken dinner for his team. That is mind blowing. This is how quickly these tables turns. This is PUBG. This is how it's supposed to be played, and hence proved one person alone can get you the chicken dinner. That was a fantastic game. We have just one last game coming up, and it will be Miramar, and that will decide the victor for ASUS ROG PUBG PC Grand Finale. Stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere. heavy losses. Two members have already been downed. One of them has been finished. Zoner 9 YT has also been downed. Zhao Penglo, though. Oh, but look at this circle. Oh my goodness. This could not have happened at a better time. No time like the present. So, coming back to Ricardo. Prabal gets knocked down and immediately finished by I Like It Pratik. So, Gary the player has been down as well. So, I think it's all down to a 1 versus 1 between Pratik and Gary the player. Oh, sorry, it's God of Play 1 YT. Pratik only has 8 bullets in his AKM. Let's see what he can cook up with this. No helmet on him. So he decides to ditch this plan. Maybe get in a better position. Hopefully if Gotta Play 1 YT comes out. So now there is still one more team down over in Picardo. That's team 14. That's Shrizo, Sanchit, Fez, and Instapapa Havoc. They are keeping close tabs on the arena. Zoner and God of Player YT, they're still alive inside arena nonetheless. And if they're not cautious enough, they may just get their heads clicked off by the prying eyes of, or rather, the prying guns of team number 14. Papa Havoc has a 4x onto his M16A4 and plenty of bullets for it to be used as a DMR. And there we are. Spots got a play 1YT. Tags him down and oh yeah, great job. Knocks him down too. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of helmet and vest protection. And it seems Papa Havoc is rushing in. The grenade was almost picture perfect. If it had landed, that would have been it for team number 16. So I think already one of the teams have been eliminated. I kind of missed who that was. Sorry about that. God of Levin Whitey has been revived. I like it, Pratik. He is well out of the way of danger. Again, this is the very last game. And so, yeah, I mean, he is sticking to the outskirts of Picardo, looting up whatever he can. But team number 16's immediate concern should be team 14. They won't let them go out of this this arena. And if they jump out of the backside, though, Pratik will be there to catch them off guard. Gabru Esports, they have started with the rotations. I think they landed Power Grid, the usual Miramar spot. There's also an airdrop not too far away from them, but then again, it's not too far off from Manic Men, your winners of the previous game. And so, yeah, I mean, team number 1, I think they may just have spotted Dante Aman cruising around in his motorcycle. But, oh, okay, so Sanchit will pick up the kill on I Like It Pratik. That's team number 11 out. Oh, so one of the teams, it seems they did not connect this match, and as a result, team number 11 was the first to go out. Now it is Zoner 9 who has been knocked out, and the rush is coming in. All of team number 14 are blaring down hard on team number 16's remaining members. Sorry about that. So there comes the push. God of Level YT is down. Zoner is running. Picks up that first hit. Shrizo is coming in from the front. Zoner is running. He does not have a lot to go on. And Papa Havoc finds the final kill. Team 16 is down for the count. And they won't be playing with us anymore. Thanks a lot for joining us though. It was a pleasure to host you all. And now let's get back to the game. Team number 1. This is an okay-ish place to be. Phase 1, the circle is closing. That's still 3 more minutes. They do have a lot of vehicles, so that's a good thing to see. B Fox, YT, and Gang, they are kind of playing a split. Dante Aman, he was taking some shots, but unfortunately, none of them did any damage. I was hoping to see a bit of contesting, and it seems Eusebus was expecting some what was I saying? Yeah, some resistance down near Picardo, which is why they abandoned their drop point. Look at how many teams had dropped into Picardo, and just think, Zoo Sabers are in the lead. What would have happened if they had been dropped out early of this race? They would have been out. And because there's no position points for anything less than 8th place. But coming back to the action, Darth Vader, he has spotted out team number 1. And it seems team 1, they are now moving out from the compound, or maybe they were saving their vehicles. But now Darth Vader, yeah, he is pretty comfortable where he is, even though if he is alone, and if a team just guns down on him, he may just see them coming and get into this vehicle and drive away. So far, no peeking happening between. Ooh, that was risky for Not Mad. If Darth Vader had a bigger scope, I think he would have clicked off Not Mad's head right there. But taking a look at team number 1, they objectively have the bigger scopes. Darth Vader is all alone up in that compound. Putkoira Dimu from team 16. He is coming up, but Riaz Bro is not about to let this go into vain. He is going to use this opportunity to take the shots on the vulnerable members of team number 1. But yeah, Darth Vader, he is up on that window house all alone, but the only downside is that he doesn't have a bigger scope. If he had, he may have just spotted out the members of team number 15 engaging team 1 and hence taken shots on them. Maybe get 1 or 2 knockouts, get that damage going in. But unfortunately, that did not happen. So most of the teams are inside the zone. B Fox Whitey had spotted out Tommy Vachetti, that's Ghost KTM, his teammate. That is joining him right now. So yeah, they are in a pretty decent spot themselves. Again, Miramar, it's all about the terrain. The better you know it, the better chances you have of securing that higher ground early in the game. And yeah. So again, most of the teams are already inside the circle, and not a lot of action happening in. So wow, Tommy just, I think he saw that vehicle stop. Even I can't see how far. Even I can't see that far to figure out what team that is. But not a lot of damage going in from Tommy Vachetti either. Yeah, so he is still perched on that higher ground. And it seems earlier I made a comment about the Mafia playing PUBG. It seems Tommy Vachetti is the GTA guy. And the person I had in mind was the guy from Mafia, the original Mafia. Great game, but yeah, it seems I messed up. Sorry about that. So, B Fox Whitey, Dante Aman, he rejoins him, and ooh, but look at this. Team number 15 is coming down on Dante Aman, but 2 people get knocked out from falling. Faz gets the final kill on Barney, but wow. B-Fox knocks down Riaz Bro. That's I don't think that was a very good rotation on their part. Should have made sure that compound was clear. This is only phase 2. But looking here, more action coming in. Dead Blast and Silence, they both just empty their mag, and Dante Aman, it seems he grenades his teammate. Wow. B-Fox Whitey throws another grenade. Is it good? Not really. Riaz Bro is revived by Dominar. Omask is still providing some form of covering fire for them. But here's what's interesting. Gabru lose Wade's Gaming. But oh, that was a very good spray down from Bombaski. Knocking down both B-Fox and Dante Aman. And the grenade to seal the deal. They're down for the count. Salman Patel goes down too, and it seems team number 10 will lead us as well. But look at this crash coming in from Manic Men. Mr. Hardwell trying his best to come inside, but he catches Riaz bro off guards and immediately flushes him. Spots Dominar, not a lot of damage done. Actually, 0 bullets hit. Throws down the follow-up grenade as well. Has 2 more frag grenades to work with, but unfortunately, not a lot of damage done by either of them. He's literally running out of bullets for his primary weapon, that is the M4. No bullets, because picks up the barrel. Smart choice. The barrel is still the meta. And talking about the recent debuff that the barrel faced, in the form of more horizontal recoil, it's nothing the angle foregrip won't fix, honestly. It still does slightly more. It does more damage than the M4. It's now objectively easier to control, and um, also it reloads faster than the M4. So it's a win-win. Plus a higher rate of fire. So yeah, the barrel again still my preferred weapon of choice. And pair that up with the SLR, and you got yourself one hell of a loadout, which is meta again. So Bombaski and Domina, they're still. This fight has caught up with a bit of a stalemate between Manic Men and Team 15. So, yeah, not a lot of action going on now. So only occasionally trading shots. Mr. Hardwell. Unfortunately for Bombaski, none of those bullets hit Mr. Hardwell as he was hoping they would hit them, but they didn't hit. So now the grenades have started to come in. Both the teams are using their fair share of utilities, a lot of smokes and grenades, Molotovs as well. Bombaski and Dominar are on the edge of this compound. Mansab, I think he may just stand a chance of spotting Bombaski. He's going wide. It's a good start. Dominar gets tagged down to 0.2 HP. He tags down. He spots Bombaski rather and uses the ridge as cover. That's a good game sense there by Mansab. And now another grenade, another smoke grenade is cooked up by Dominar. Smoke inside the house. Oh, and that was a bad cross. That was a very bad cross for Mansab. And as a result, he will get knocked down. The smoke has come in. Legend Gaming is the revive. Mr. Hardwell, on the other hand, he came through. He took down both Dominar as well as Bombaski. That marks the end of 47 Gaming Xerxes. So there we see Zeus Sabers. They dropped out pretty early, I would say. And it seems they do have vehicles to work with, fortunately. And phase 3, now they start to finally move. They are quite close to the zone. They're right now waiting for Zephyrs, and now they move inside. So RC Syed, still he caught up a fight where he took up a fight with team number 1, knocked out one of their members, and it seems Usabers are now moving towards Manic Man Stronghold. Near has initiated contact, and it seems they will rather hold this out. They would play edge. They are in the lead, but so far they do not have any kills. I do not know what Gabru has been up to so far, but yeah, it seems they are alive. Only Pankil and IR Amit, I only see those two. However, they are comfortably inside the center of the circle, and this is one of those rare northern circles that we see. So it's only Pankil and IR Amit that remain for Gabru Esports. Zeusabers, I would say that they're looking okay-ish at the time, but again, it's a bit early to say because a lot of teams are alive. 10 teams are still alive, and that is why Zeusabers are playing it safe right now. Because they know that if they can make it to the end, they may just stand a chance of picking up more kills and hence securing their victory. So team number 1, iBhai Powers, they're sitting at 5th place right now, but yeah, they have made it inside the zone, so they may just play the role of the gatekeeper here, keep RC Syed right where they want them. Not Mad has 4 first aids. Still, it's a bit okay, but needs to get inside before healing. And that's what he does. Closes the door for good measure. He remembers the last time he took a peek with the door open. Almost cost him his life. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent enough place to be. It is closer to the edge, but they also have higher ground. Manic Men are now in trouble, and so are Zeus Sabers Alpha. This is lost TSN near. It's all down to Hardwell and Mansab to survive and later pick up kills. A lot of damage coming their way, and I think they really should just get behind that rock because team number 5, Vanquish Paradox Gaming, they are hell bent on getting any kills they can find. Their vehicle is running pretty low on fuel and very low on HP as well. But Gabru Esports, they are still not done. I see Pankill, he knocks down and finishes UGG Psycho. There's Faz777 alive from, or rather not anymore. Unruly 75 bags that kill onto Sanchit and hence getting more kills and eliminating another team. Pankil, again, he is outscoped at the moment, only has a 3x to work with, but he is making do with what he's got. And pretty good too, considering he took down a member of team number 2 in a considerably longer distance. And again, he has spotted out both players of Vanquish Paradox and almost knocked down Dead Blast. Almost, just one more bullet would have sealed the deal. And also, was that a scope flash that I saw? Or was that a flashbang? I don't know, but you gotta give this guy some credit. A 3x and engaging at that distance. Team number 8, meanwhile, is putting in work. They're making quick work of team number 5. Vanquish Paradox is down to their last standing member. So was Peace Nepal. Stranger is alive. Fortunately, none of his teammates have died yet. They're all knocked down, but not out of the game. Tommy Vachetti is taking quite a lot of damage. Ooh. But fortunately, he will survive. I think that was his first knockout. You got to touch him right now. And ooh, this is one of those fights that I was looking forward to. Gabru against Zeus Sabers. These are the top 2 teams. And if Zeus Sabers were to go out, that would further increase the chances of Gabru Esports' victory. And, well, things seem to be looking good for team number 1 for the time being. Even though they don't have any kills, they have held down team number 3 from going inside the zone. It's only roughly 10 seconds now until phase 5 begins. Everything hurts like a duck. I'm not sure Friction is going to get revived. RC Viper was going for the cross, so it seems that not much staying behind. It did provide a boon for them. RC Viper is out, and Zico finished that kill for good measure. Just, for safety reasons, so that the kill doesn't get stolen down the line. And team number 8 have 4 kills for them. But look at Punkil. My goodness. Punkil did knock down Mr. Hardwell, but the final kill was picked up by Unruly. Now Tommy Vachetti, he has crashed near, or rather into Gabri Esports' compound. IR Amit is going for the push. Ghost KTM, meanwhile, is tumbling down the hill. I hope Amit doesn't get knocked down because that would be quite troublesome for Punkil to carry the team alone and in the last game as well. I'm not sure, but I think Zeus Saber are down to 2 members themselves. It's all down to who bags more kills. If theoretically Gabru Esports bag the entire team number 8 right here, that would further strengthen their chances. But Punkil is relentless as ever, keeping his fist down on team number 2. But he still does not have a good scope. But look at this, Not Mad and Gang. They have pushed up quite close towards team number 3. I see Dazzle. He is just right there, and Nuke Dark X almost manages to knock down Zero Skills using the SKS at medium-ish range like this. It's debatable, but still, it's a DMR. Obviously, it does a bit more damage than the assault rifle, and throws that grenade in. He pulls down. The grenade did hit, but not that much. That the flashbang came through. Dazzle is pushing in. He was. I mean, the observer mode did not show it, but I'm pretty sure that he was blind as a bat. So team number 3 is taken out at 7th place. 6 teams remain. Ooh, this is now heating up quite a lot. So team DOA again down to the last member. So the top 3 teams, they now have 2 members, 2 members, and 1 members respectively. I'm still quite sure that Zeussaber still have just 2 members remaining. And oh, rather it's just 1 member. So it's only Red 1 alive. And it seems them playing it safe. It's not looking too good out for now. They have 0 kills right up until this point. And if they do go out, that's not a lot of position points. Gabru has more kills, and if they survive them, that would further increase their chances of winning. Red 1, let's see what he does. He has Gabru on one side and Underground Gaming on the other. Punkil knocks down Ghost KTM. Oh, so they are finally putting the hammer down on team number 8. Red 1 still cautious as ever. If he manages to take even 1 member of team number 2 out, that would be a boon for Gabru Esports. He's moving up towards Underground Gaming's location. Prone's down just on the edge, and he is in a decent enough position right up until the point when UGG decide to look down and find a snake in the backyard. So that's 1 member of team number 8 taken down by Pankil. He is inside a bike. IR Amit is in a bit of a pickle here. Drops down the smoke. Is kind of running low on his 7.62, but he has a lot of ammo right here. And Pankil, oh dear, that is very, very troubling for Pankil. Almost manages to knock down a member of team number 8 again. But Nuke Dark, he came through. He is now making life a bit easier for team number 8. Now it seems they're doing just that. Making things easier for Kabir. So Pankil, I really do not want to see him go down. Puranch has been taken down. Amit has healing to work with, but Pankil, oh my goodness, this guy just refuses to die. Using this as a distraction, almost making way inside the zone, but oh no! No, that is very troubling for Gabru Esports now. IR Amit is not down, but Pankil is, and I am not seeing this revive come through. Not sure how this guy did not die there. Dazzle is knocked down, but Tommy Vassetti has been taken out. It's only just Stranger left alive yet again. But look at this. Gabru Esports are in top 4. 1 member of team number 1 has been knocked down, but things are looking very, very strong for Gabru Esports at this point. Dazzle is knocked down. If he dies just by bleeding out, IR Amit will get that kill. Now, oh my goodness. UGG knocks down Nuke Dark X. And if Not Mad is taken down, that would be quite troubling. Now, IR Amit, he is free to pursue Underground Gaming at this point. He is moving towards him, but unruly, he just misses IR Amit. And rather, he sees Zico and does quite a lot of damage. But it was Darth Vader who knocks him down. My goodness, this game is just amazing up until this point. It's just 1 member of team number 1 left standing. Unruly, he has an idea of where Darth Vader is. Zico goes out from the zone. Amit, he really does not... he really isn't bothering with kills until this point because he knows that as soon as he makes that one gunshot, he will be taken apart by Team UGG. Now, Nuke Dark, he may have had a bit of an accident with Dazzle there. Now it's only down to Not Mad and Nuke Dark X. Oh my god. iBuy Powers, again, they are at 5th place. They have 5 kills, and That would take their points up to 28, and if they go out right now, that would be 32 points. That's still one less than Zeus Sabers. Zeus Saber have been eliminated. Uh, I feel I should add that. But IR Amit is still outside the zone. Gabru Esports, they are still in here. And it would have been just insane if IR Amit manages to clutch this out. Darth Vader will be facing off against team number 1. They are in very close proximity. The fight has begun, and let us see how far it goes. Amit is now safely inside the zone. However, he still is on the lower ground. Underground Gaming, on the other hand, they are at 7th place with 20 points for the time being, according to the previous match's scoreboard. But right now, looking at the kills, they have 9. And wow, I may just have to sit and total this for a while just to let you guys know who actually wins this. Because, I mean, wow. I mean, they do have picked up quite a lot of kills. That's 6 kills for Gabru. So that does put them ahead of Zeus Sabers for the time being. That's 34, and they still Gabru still isn't out, but I'm assuming they still get their total up to somewhere around 38 points. Again, it's the points that count, and wow, just this last zone, phase 8, trouble is spelling out for IR Amit. Darth Vader still has not managed to find another knockout, or rather another kill onto team number 1's players. Notmad is like quite low on HP. Amit is making his way towards him right now, but UGG are relentless. There we go. Knocks down Nuke Dark X and takes him down too. Darth Vader is still safe and sound inside the compound. Amit goes inside the zone, and oh my goodness, this is heating up. It's a 2 versus 1 versus 1. My goodness, I'm actually rooting for Gabru Esports here. 6 kills. Amit is bound to pick up at least one more, if not more. Uh, but yeah, I mean, already they are ahead of Zeus Sabers Alpha, and things seem to be looking quite good for them. Uh, I mean, let's take a look at Underground Gaming now. They are up at what, 10 kills? That's 30 points, and yeah, so they are ahead of Zeus Sabers Alpha as well. And also counting Darth Vader in, they are also ahead of Zeus Sabers Alpha. Now, I think it's safe to say that Zeus Sabers may not be making it as the winners of this game. IR Amit prones down at just the right time, but proning, it reduces your speed considerably. And Unruly, he does see Darth Vader's head pop up there, but again, that's just the depth of field. He is there. Darth Vader almost manages to knock him down, and it is IR Amit who bags that kill. That is amazing. Now he knows exactly where both these players are, but he has a considerable disadvantage. No utility, and zone pushing him back. But looking at UGG, no, oh my goodness. IR Amit, he tried, but even though, oh my goodness. Okay, so UGG got a total of 22 points from this. Or rather, yeah, they did get 22 points, but wait, that takes them up to 42. Did they actually just win? Oh my god, did they actually just win this? This tournament, I mean, not just this game, but let's take a look at Gabru. That's 7. 7 plus 6, that's 13. 13 plus 28, that's 43. Gabru won. Boys, Gabru did win. I may be just going over the top of my head, but it seems Gabru did win. That last kill for Gabru Esports, they did wonders. And what a tournament, what a game. This just blew my mind, honestly. The amount of cutthroat competition that you guys saw. Well, I can safely say that I'm thinking there will be quite more of these PUBG tournaments. So stay tuned, stay safe, and wherever you are, good luck and have fun. This is me signing off, and this was the ROG PUBG PC Showdown.